Alright, will you film?
Yeah.
Alright, it's filming.
Alright.
Hey, you guys.
We are.
Hey, you guys. It's me, Daisy, the Venomous Healer. I've come to awaken and unite us. You see, we're not supposed to be bored. Could you, keep the cigarette away from me, though? Wait, careful. Just give me, 6 feet.
6 feet? Okay.
Well, because it's steep.
Oh, yeah.
We're supposed to be free. No, it is not your day off. You're supposed to be
She doesn't.
It's supposed to be colorful and beautiful, don't you agree? Hey, not only do we not have watering holes, and can we bring watering holes back? But we can make watering holes way more cool than we've ever been. You know what I'm saying? I like to shred the flag. From Hollywood all the way to Venice Beach, and the whole way is downhill. Skaters paradise. Right there and right next door. I said I'm supposed to live much longer, yeah. I'm supposed to learn to grow up heaven on earth. And you know that when mammals taste are super emergency. But they put his last person all along. Now babies, little kids, no. And I want to be free because we're all and then there's reverse because they pay for every seat in a school. That's reverse slavery. And if your kids don't go to school, you're gonna send the goods to your home and rip them out of your arms. CCM gonna try too hard, not all. Gonna be shamed out at all. Using force and punishment and reward. It is so coercive, and you know what? I see what we're working on. Who's with me, Super Squad? I do! Woo! 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 I know that you yuppies are wondering what's going on. You guys are like, wait, it's my day off. Or no, I have to work right now. I gotta deal with this at work too. And I'm trying to tell you, you're not supposed to be bored, yuppie. I know you think that you have to pay, but you don't. Everything is supposed to be free, and if it's not, we are not free because we're not for sale. We are artists. Ain't incredible, positive change. We're supposed to wake up and work our booties all the time. Hey, do you guys know how to twerk?
Oh, sorry.
Super important. You got a crowd test. How about if you wear a twerk? And then you twerk and a jiggle and a jump and a butt and then you twerk. A make a sound. It's an audible exhale. A go. Superhero go. And because you are free, because you don't have to pay, because you're finally free, like it's a little bit of progress, you only pay $56 a month, and they give you $220. By the looks of it, I'm as rich as can be. I'm free, but it's lonely, you know. And I went to go visit my kids today. You see that story about DC? lives. Today I went to go see my kids. I knocked on the door. My 15-year-old son came. He looked so gorgeous and beautiful and amazing, and he was so tall. And my 17-year-old, I could feel his presence. He was in the bedroom. He didn't come out. He's been told a lot of things about me. That's what parental alienation does. It separates families. And we have a lot of separation going on. I wonder how many of you are feeling separated and if you resonate with my song. And what if there wasn't a world that's waiting for me and you, and we don't know what it's gonna look like, but I'm telling you it's gonna reveal itself, but we gotta live under different truths. This is not a drill, you guys, this is a draft. And it is a love crusade that we are ferociously love battling, and we're going to pretend to nibble on each other like this. We will make cute little sounds and deep tissue or light touch each other so it feels so good. We will get rid of torture chambers and create pleasurable ones. And in a pleasure chamber, you learn and grow and heal and integrate. In a torture chamber, you could get the person to do whatever you want, but you gotta ask yourself, what do you want their reason to be doing that to be? Do you want it to be because you inspired them? Or do you want it to be because they want to do it? And we gotta ask ourselves, are we doing what we're doing because we're afraid? Because we're tired of being ashamed? Because we're worried that we gotta pay? Because we think that we owe? Because if we're doing it because of that, it's not going to be quite as wonderful as if we're doing it because we know that this is what we are meant to do. I know that I need to get on the mic. I know that I need to tell you to wake up, to create a more beautiful world, that it is our responsibility to clean the ocean. That no, we don't have to go and buy the food that's suffering and enslaved. We don't. That they can't bulldoze all of our gardens. They could bulldoze all my gardens. You, and if we all plant gardens, they can't bulldoze them all. And they is us. But it's those who think like me that are paralyzed, going with the wind flow, that are causing this world to keep going down the mountain like an avalanche. Consuming and pillaging, we can only turn so much of earth into money before earth's organs start to hurt and suffer and break down and fail. And then we will lose more of our beloveds, seahorses, the oysters, which cannot generate their cells as fast as the acidic ocean water dissolves them. And I don't want to mourn any more life because it is unnecessary for there to be this much suffering when we have so much love to give, when we are so lovey-dovey. And the journey of separation is a part of our evolution. I say that it's a stage that we have to go through because patriarchy and colonization and slavery, it didn't just happen in one or two places. It happened all over. And I believe that in part of our evolution, we're meant to see what it's like to use our power over. Only then to end the journey of separation with coming together. That is how the journey of separation ends. It doesn't end with us destroying ourselves and being at our root bad. No, that's the old story. That's not true. We get to cry and mourn buckets of tears and say, you know what? I can't believe that we were available and consented to hurting Earth. And now that we have forged soil filtrated watering holes that we can go in, because it's our need to go into the watering holes it is. It's It's our need to touch the soil, to be there for the birth of the food and get excited. Like, look, it's a baby strawberry plant. And you know exactly what kind of plant and what kind of baby. And you protect the babies and you would never step on a bug. Because we need the bugs. And maybe the way that we're living attracts bugs for a reason. And then we start killing. But what if we're not wired that way, and that's why we're all hurting? What if we're wired to love and take care of nature? I am Daisy the Venice Healer. You are in my time. I don't leave the beach. I talk to us. I talk to you guys. You are my super squad. That's what I call us. We're in the place of the Great Awakening where we are so wild and free. It's undeniable. You could never get on the mic like me anywhere else in the world. Beaches of Southern California, Venice and Santa Monica. With incredible power comes great responsibility. God told me to tell us to listen inside, that the voice of God is just three things. God speaks through our body sensations, our feelings, and our needs. God is not in a book. God is not a religion. Body sensations, we all have a body, skin in. Everything skin in exists skin out. The universe is inside us. God speaks through our feelings, the energies in motion moving inside and outside of our body, the emotions. They are undeniable. That is God. That is truth. And our universal needs, that future, that which makes life even more wonderful. It causes us to thrive and evolve and learn and grow and build trust and connection. I don't want to disconnect anymore. Want to thrive, want to be together. I don't want to disconnect anymore. And for 500 years they've been colonizing us. They've been bringing the churches, the jails, and the laws. And those are not us. It was all made up. Let's bulldoze this. Let's make it a high-tech heaven on earth. What do you think? Hey, Super Squad. Yeah, here I am. And I say we are free. So let's go get us some animals to snuggle, you guys. How about the zoo? They're doing so well. I'm about to ride an elephant, a lion, a bear. And we all need freedom. I'm gonna be there for the birth of my food. We're gonna get our snuggle on. Are you guys ready? What kind of animal are you guys gonna go get? What kind of animals are you guys? Inspired to snuggle. Tell me. Tell me you're not part of your dog telling you to take him on a walk and you'd rather your dog be part of a pack. Right? Let's have animal doors on our houses so we can all come and say hello. Let's open our doors to interspecies relationships and biodiversity and watering holes. And it's not just a mumbada jumbada hebada jibbada lovada dovada. Ever since the wisdom of the Care Bears came out, right? You guys know Care Bears? You know what they say? Hey, you hunks are coming with me. Oh, how can they make these hunks bored all day? Look at those bodacious giant muscles. Think of all the good they could be doing. The children should be climbing those beautiful muscles. The women should be giving them affectionate. Instead, they gotta be professional. You hunks, get over here. Go grab them by the biceps and triceratops and bring those hunks to me. Huh, you guys have superheroes just like me, security, showing up on people's worst days with them, it's like you do. You're security, you're just like me, and I'm just like you. Now let's go say hi to my friend Henry. He's got the museum over there with the dinosaur bones. And guess what? They've got bugs in there, and they're stuck like glue in the amber. Yo, it's a crystal too. And I say let's extract some of the DNA and make some dinosaurs. Oh, I'm gonna ride a pterodactylus. It'll be fabulous, and we'll encode the DNA with my fluff of flouncy hair. It'll be a bodacious, bouncy, blonde, gorgeous, swooping, looping pterodactyl. Plus, we could create heaven on earth with whatever we want. And I'm pretty sure that humans were created by aliens splicing our DNA and trying to stay away from the alien material. Because I know that I lose a lot of you guys when I talk about aliens. Do you believe in aliens? Habla inglés? That's my friend Henry. He's the one that wants to do a TV show with us.
Oh yeah. Well, I met him last time. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do a little. Hey, superhero, come hang out. Hey, superhero. This is a draft. I need all of the level 10 mega hosts. That's you. All of the bodacious ones with the huge muscles. That's you and you and you. Level 10 mega hosts. Time to report to Daisy, the Venice healer, sir. Level 10 mega muscle pumps. Gonna make me wanna work at this rate. Yeah. You make my hair fluffier. Level 10 mega muscle pumps. I'm surrounded by them. It's raining, gorgeous, bodacious. They're everywhere. Level 10 mega muscle hunks. Guess what I know? You've been enslaved for a long time, being told that you are a provider. No, you're not. You're free. Level 10 mega muscle hunks. You're free. You don't have to be a provider. You don't have to pay for me. Women are actually supposed to do most of the work. Just go wrestle with your brothers. Level 10 mega muscle hunks. Yeah, you're free. That is you too. You should have like 10 boyfriends. One is not enough. Level 10. You don't want just one dad for your kids. You gotta go get 20,000 boyfriends. And a goddess squad of 30,000 strong. Actually, in reality, I think that our trilogy is supposed to be like 50 to 1,000. And that we're supposed to have deep relationships with each other that gradually build more trust and connection, that don't dissolve because of our lack of affection, and then we start abusing each other and acting out our trauma because we don't know how to heal it. We are in a cycle of trauma because we are still enslaved in the debt slavery model. So I hereby draft all the hunks. That's you. Give me those bodacious, huge, gorgeous muscles. A long time ago, all of our ancestors, the hunks, glorious, gorgeous, and true, were enslaved and ensnared by the colonizers. True. They told them to dig in the mines. They said you're an indentured servant. You got to work for your home. And they made them a home and made them go to church. And now they said you owe us and you got to pay bills. These were indigenous people. Do you know how violent that is? We were violently taken out of our nature. We were violently put into slavery. And now we think it's normal and that we don't act right unless we have rules and laws. And that is a lie. So let's bulldoze this bullshit and create a high-tech heaven on earth and go get the animals in the LA. No, you want to smuggle some crap. Come on. Let's go. Ready for a more beautiful world. It's so gray and boring and dirty, you know? We've been living in filth for far too long. It's time for us to make sure that everything we give back is a gift. It's loved up like us. That's our nature. And no, you can't own anything. No, you didn't win at the market economy or inherit anything. And guess what? The nuclear family model, that's a lie. It's the biggest lie out there. You know you want 20 girlfriends. 30? Oh yeah, right. That's a lie. That's the scarcity model because then you only have 2 caregivers for who knows how many kids. And then when they go to the model. It demolishes the tribe, and in order to have a company, you need to have a nuclear family, because if you had a tribe, you wouldn't be able to separate them to get them to work all day, and you wouldn't be able to get them to turn over their kids every day. 5 days a week, all day long, no tribe would ever do that. And then you want to know what world we have? We have a world of masters. We have a world of creators. We have a world, instead of companies that don't share information and technologies, we have a world that shares information and technology. It doesn't hoard it and use it for weapons and defenses, because until we say that the war machine stops, until we literally say stop, the war machine never stops. The conquering and pillaging never stops. And then guess what? Earth just switches world powers. So instead of America being a world power, now China or India is going to be a world, and then someone else is going to switch, until we actually use our resources. We've got AI, where we could say, how do we meet the needs for the whole planet and enter back into the biosphere, so when there's a tsunami, we could feel it in our body. We don't need to get an alert on our phone. And then we could also use robots to do all of the repetitive, boring tasks that we don't want to do. And then we could use flying cars to get us from here to there. And instead of building a golden dome to stop weapons, we could build rings around our planet. I'm not kidding. You could have space elevators. Just Google where our technology is going. It's mind-blowing. And the fact that information and technology and energy is being diverted from that which would make life incredibly awesome means that I need to step in and stop it. It means I gotta step in and say something. That's why I'm on the mic, right? That's why the guys love it and the vulnerable are like, go! And then anyone who goes with the quid pro quo is like, no. I like when you guys get all scooping a dude and you're like, what? No, I'm a one-woman man. I'm a girl. What's my whole reality? Everyone's supposed to believe the same thing. Everyone's supposed to think the exact same. That's the white devil. That's the white devil. You know, the only people who come over and yell at me are white people, by the way. Usually it's old white men. The next demographic is the older white ladies, but typically it's just the men. So the men, when they see the vulnerable, it's easy to come say something. I mean, if they see another male, you think they're gonna go say something to that guy? Yeah, right. But they're emboldened when they see me, because who's the biggest victims? Children, women, and elders, because predators want easy victims. Predators are not picking on people who are as big as them or who are gonna give them trouble. And that's exactly what's happening right now. That's what colonizing and pillaging is, and that's exactly what using power over is, when we put animals in prison and call them food and say they don't have feelings. And then every single baby animal, cow, pig, chicken, doesn't matter what you eat, never knows the love of a mother. Imagine going there as a baby. You're alone as a baby. And all of us are walking around like, oh, I'll have a chicken frafifal, and give me a hot dog doodle, and a steak a leg. What are you doing? Do you know how much better it would be to snuggle the animals and not just feed them? Do you like snuggling? Do you like snuggling turkeys? I was snuggling into that. It's your air snuggle. Do you want to do it? You guys are little guys. I've been touched by an angel. This is why we gotta put the children in charge. They enslave my goddesses. They do. They take away their autonomy and choice. How could you do that to my goddesses?
Okay, bye. That was so cool. Those goddesses are cool.
Bye, goddesses. You guys made my day. Love you. Seriously, that made my day. That was so nice. Alright, adults. The kids are going to be in charge from now on. They said to free all the animals, so everyone, come get a tickle torture. You're probably used to rules and laws, so I have to tickle torture you. Excuse me, could you please lift your arms up? Would you like an air tickle torture or a regular one? Okay, come back in 10 minutes. Everyone come. Are you guys here for the tickle torture? Tickle torture. Okay, come back in 20 minutes. Let's go say hi to Henry.
All right.
We could do it, goddess. Hey. You know, just saving the world.
How's it going?
I need better backup music. I think we go to use the Wi-Fi at Starbucks after this and download some free music.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Good. How's everything with you?
I did a little performance for you.
Yay.
I went to go see my son in Orange
how's your
County.
son?
Okay, so I have 3 kids.
Okay. Wow. I know.
And I'm only filming myself. I'm not filming you. And it's not your story either. It's just this. So I try to go like every month or so. And my daughter goes Saturday to Sunday. So I try to go like when she's there. And sometimes I bring gifts. And sometimes I bring stuff. And sometimes I just go on my own. And today I went and my son Chris came to the door and I could sense like everyone was home, but my daughter was not there. And if my daughter was there, then she's in the room with my mom.
Okay.
And my son Chris was on the phone. And I don't know if he was on the phone with my mom or like, I don't know. Like, it's so messed up, the situation, because if you look up parental alienation, it's been happening to me for 7 years, over 7 years, since my kids were really little. And now my kids are 9, 15, and 17.
Oh, wow.
So it's about to end. My oldest is going to be 18 in June. It's so painful, though. So I went there, and my son basically screamed and yelled at me. And I was just, like, stunned, because every time I see him, he's so gorgeous.
Yeah.
And he's got like big, huge blonde curls, like a Roman, like those Roman baby gods,
Yeah.
like huge blonde curls and green eyes. And he's like 6'1" and like big, huge muscles. And he's 15.
Wow.
And then my other son is gorgeous too. He's got like these big, bushy Justin Bieber eyebrows, and his eyelashes are like way longer and thicker than mine, the lower ones, and they're like freakishly long.
That's the 17-year-old.
The 17-year-old, yeah. And my daughter's, not that it matters how gorgeous my kids are, but every time I see them, it like stuns me, because I'm like, and I love them so much. So I was just like stunned, and then it hurt my feelings because he said, "Get the fuck out of here, I'm gonna call the police." Or he might have even been on the phone with the police. Or he was on the phone with my mom. And it's awful because, my mom, my whole life, and I have had this estranged relationship that's like really toxic. And it's like a mommy dearest situation. And like I grew up with a family pedophile. And when my best friend was sexually assaulted, I talked about it to her the same night, and she called me a liar. So like complete denial. So the abuse continued for another 3 years. And she just is like in total denial. And then when I lost my kids, for a year and a half, my kids bounced around homes.
Okay.
And it was like a year and a half, and no one would get my kids out of their foster home, and they weren't coming home to me. So I had to pay my mom $10,000 to come. But sorry, go ahead and help them. So anyways, that's the situation. I want you guys to hear it too, so you know what's going on. It's so painful. So then my mom got my kids. And now my mom has my 2 boys. I love my mom. If you have a toxic family member, it doesn't mean that they don't have good qualities and that they're non-redeemable. I want there to be repair work and peace and harmony. And the way it is right now is unacceptable. Because my children are suffering. Hi, Missy. Hi. Hi.
Fixed camera.
Yeah, it's just my face. I wanted to document this because there's so many parents going through what I go through because it's not even my mom. DCFS, the way they investigate, it turns everyone against each other. So it doesn't create collaboration and rift resolution and togetherness. It creates separation and disillusion of trust and connection. Yeah, and the recommendation upon termination of parental rights is always to alienate the parent. So in this case, my daughter is with strangers who adopted her. And let's go out here so that these people can. Good to see you, my brother.
Okay, have a good one. Safe ride.
Hey, let's go here. We'll watch the rain for a sec. So ultimately, I would just like to hug my mom and be like, I love you so much. And meet her where she's at, because I'm not a little girl. I am a powerful, empowered goddess who is fully grown and evolving and learning and growing. And I am able to have boundaries. And I'm able to meet my mother and others where they are at without any demand for them to be different. And because I know myself and I can feel somatically what's happening inside me, I know where my threshold is, and I can take it just a little past my growth edge and then I stop. And that is my boundary. And I don't take myself past that because then I can't be my highest and my best self. And I would love nothing more than to practice this with my mother, to be in relation with her. I would love to. I really have no gripes about my daughter's foster parents who adopted her, so they're her other mother and father. I call them Mama Pavi and Dada Nico. And I consider their son Max my son, and as soon as I get my disability, I'll be putting 3/4 of it to. I'll figure it out with the financial planner. I'll let you guys know what it is, like half or 3/4 or 2/3, like a big chunk of it. When I get my disability, is going to go towards child support, and I will be considering Max, my daughter Rose's adoptive brother. I will be considering him my son too, because as far as I'm concerned, if they adopt my daughter, doesn't that make them a sister brother to me? Because if they're my daughter's mother and father, then they're my brother and sister. And that means that their kid's my kid. So from that, from that processing, I calculate that Max is in the child support, so it's for 4 kids. So I want to make Max know that it's important to me that he feels included with my love, and that he is my child. And on you know what, most of you are goddesses who are young that are watching me, okay? I'm your Mama Lindsay. Get over here. I'm gonna be your mom. Some of you goddesses gonna be my mom. We're gonna walk each other home. We're gonna reparent each other. You're so cute. I love you so much. Oh, look at you. Oh, look at you. You just got more lovable, didn't you? Hey, wait a second. You think I'm lovable, don't you? Good, because I think I'm lovable too. And I was hoping you would think I was lovable, because I think you're lovable. You are so lovable. You know what we're always saying? What are we always saying to everyone? Like unconsciously, what are we saying when we look at someone and we actually look into their soul, allow them to look at us? What are we actually saying to them? Do you love me?
Oh.
Do you love me? Do you care about me? So if we're saying, do you love me? Do you care about me? Then maybe we're also saying, I love you. I care about you. You're so sweet. You're like an angel beauty queen goddess. You're riding a stegosaurus unicorn with rainbow wings that emit fire sparkles. It's so radiant and vivacious. You're miraculous. Okay, Daisy. We need like better backbeats. Da 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 da. Rain coming down, yo, rain coming down, but my heart gonna open up. Yeah. And I want you to deepen your breath and think about how lovable you are. Oh, that rain coming down, rain coming down, rain coming down. Open up your heart and splash your Oh, let your spine decompress and pull your shoulders down and back, yo. Eyes up, chin up, chest up, go. Superhero. You got a proud chest, you know. Oh. Gonna rain down, down, down. Gonna rain down no matter what, yo. Gonna rain down, yo. Gonna rain down, gonna rain down. Gonna rain down, yo. Don't worry, a worry is imagination. And imagination can be negative or positive. Think positive, yo, don't worry, be positive and get some affirmations in your head. Gonna rain down, yo. Oh, 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 oh. Gonna rain down. You are gonna grow. Yeah, it's gonna be a cloudy storm. Feels so wet. And it might get a little bit muddy and there might be a landslide and a hurricane and a tsunami. But you're gonna get through it. Huh. This is street performance at its best. I wanna hear a I'm gonna need your energy to do this. I'm gonna need you. I can't do it alone, you know? Don't leave me in the rain. Don't leave me in the rain. Don't leave me in the rain. No, I'm gonna need a snuggle. Boop. You better boot me on the nose. Gonna need a butt twerk. Cause I gotta get my booty bouncing. And my chin does chisel. And I'm gonna make those jaws drop. Yeah, you're gonna feel so awestruck. You're a magical goddess. You're here to create incredible positive change. Goddesses, let us unite. Let us de-white man the world. Yes, the white man. Trying to colonize and make everyone just like him. Yes, the white man. You have to think just like him. You have to believe his religion. You have to wear his clothes. And the white devil calls anything natural the devil's land and says that we've got to kill the Indian and save the man. Huh. You're all getting a tickle torture. I don't care if it's raining. You're still getting a tickle torture. Unless you think about how lovable you are. Are you thinking about how lovable you are? You're very lovable. Alright, that's it. You're all getting a tickle torture. I'm not going to allow us to be brainwashed or bored. There's no such thing as school, and we don't have to work. I want to create a high-tech heaven on earth. Hi, goddess. Hey, you guys, it really is our responsibility that the ocean is dirty, and it really is our responsibility that the animals are enslaved. And yes, we do have to free the animals, and yes, we do have to clean the water and de-cement the world. And guess what? We are at the level of technology where we don't have to do any boring jobs. We get to work on our meaning and purpose, our personal development, our relationships, and our gifts and talents. And we're not supposed to have any resistance in giving, receiving, and learning and teaching. It's true. I need you all to liberate yourselves right now. You look ridiculous. It's not your day off. Every day is a day on. Every day is a day of fun. God and Mother Earth are looking at us and they think we're ridiculous because we're not playing. Listen to the children. Instead of telling the children not to climb, you climb. Instead of telling the children not to run, you run. And don't you dare grab the child or force the child or use your power over the child. You give your power away. You do not use domination. You do not use violence. You do not use force. Not against a child or an animal or anything that is vulnerable. No, you don't own and you don't have right. And guess what? If the state of California says that you could hit your kids, does that mean that I could slap my mom and hit my mom? Does that mean we could hit our elders? Of course not. It's ridiculous. I better not see any of you jerk or hurt your kids the way I just saw that lady do it to her kid. No. We're too lovable. You don't do that. You give your power away to the children. You're gentle with them. You ask consent. You say, is that okay? And you are loving, because with the most amount of love and care and kindness, we use the least amount of force and control and violence. And know that you would never jerk your child or hurt your child unless you were jerk and hurt. Okay? And you need love. You need affection. Right now, it's an emergency. You need to be lavishly love-engulfed right now. And don't let me ever see you hurt a child or an animal. You free them right now. You don't ever put them in a prison of a daycare. You ask their consent before you take them anywhere. No more school. That is a prison. Bells ringing and kids lining up. Not being asked what they're feeling and needing. That's the old story of suffering and separation and mindless pillaging and violence. It is a story that is no more, because we are brave, because we ascend, and because you hear my voice all the time. Daisy the Venice Healer, you get my name on your lips, and you get my kids' names on your lips. Dylan, Rose, and Chris, and Max. And I want you to tickle torture your neighbor with a twinkle in your eye. Be brave. I don't care if they're working. You tickle torture them. I don't care if that's your friend or your sister or your brother. You tickle torture them. I want to see you tickle torture right now. You tickle torture right now. Get that, goddess. She's running away from the tickle torture. She gets a dooba-doodle tickle torture now. You do a very high-pitched now. Daisy the Venice Healer, she came to awaken all of us, I know you don't want to be bored. Come on and create a high-tech heaven on earth. Yo, I'm not asking you, this is a draft. It's a Lovolution crusade where we're gonna clean the ocean up. We're not gonna go to war no more. No, Earth is not for sale. No, our needs are not for sale. And we get to thrive in lavish abundance. Yo! We're not free unless everything is free. So go ahead, you guys, take whatever you need. Go to the restaurants, eat whatever food you want. And don't pay, just take. No, we're gonna ground in a brand new world where we do the giving, receiving, learning and teaching, and creating all in the same space. Because if we do those 5 things together, we're gonna dissolve separation, scarcity, and slavery, and create a new world that is mostly pleasurable, with short little bursts of stress and shame that are meant to bring us back in balance and not make us bored all day. I see a lot of you bored, thinking you gotta work, but no more. I'm Daisy, the Venice healer, and my hair is fluffy enough to end all the wars. Daisy, the Venice healer, has dropped a love atomic bomb. Ah! Ah! It goes down to the molecular cellular level, so all you could do is think about how lovable you are. Look at you! You have to think about how lovable you are. A love atomic bomb! It's making us more empathetic. Now we all have to hug. Now we're all gonna play chase. I'm gonna get you, goddess. You're so cute. Now we're all gonna snuggle. The love atomic bomb has different stages. Daisy, the Venice healer, has enslaved us. That's right, you are all enslaved. This is a love draft. And if the white man can go around and conquer and pillage and draft everyone to war, I can draft you. You're going to the Lovolution. Get over here. You're gonna ferociously.
No, I can't. I'm busy. I'm filming.
Get this superhero.
What?
You're gonna go to the Lovolution.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, this is my friend. I know him.
Okay, we're friends.
How you doing?
Okay.
Love you. I got that superhero. Transport him to the Tickle Torture Temple. I'm pretending you're getting transported. Love you, superhero. Okay. This is Daisy, the Venice healer. This is not a drill. This is a draft. I need all of the level 10 mega muscle hunks to report. You are not providers. I need your giant muscles. Come now! You're going to bulldoze everything. Don't listen to the city of Santa Monica. You listen to me. Get over here, level 10 mega muscle hunks. I see your biceps and triceratops. Goddess, grab them. In the name of love and Goldie. Get those hunks. They're getting away. They're running. They're so fast. They're so powerful and strong. It'll be hard to harness those hunks. Get them. I hereby command all the hunks to create a high-tech heaven on earth and dissolve all borders. Go bring me the animals now! Goddess, release your hunk. We need him to go assemble. Goddesses, release the hunks. All of the level 10 mega muscle hunks, assemble now. You will be bulldozing everything. You will be freeing all the animals and gardening so it's lavish and delicious and colorful and bodaciously beautiful. Now! All of the level 10 mega muscle hunks, get ready to dig. Goddess, he's not using those giant muscles. Go with the other hunks. Go. Use your magnificent muscles. Immediately, Goddess, we must unite and send the mega muscle hunks. Yes, Goddess, it is time. She knows. She knows. We're gonna have them dig watering holes like never before. We're gonna have geysers, water coming out of the ground, mega muscle hunks, go! We're gonna have waterfalls. It's not enough to have the water come out of the ground. I wanna come up above my head. Yo, it's gonna be so fun. Don't you knock out? That's what's up. And level 10 mega muscle hunks. I'm gonna need you to dig some water slides. Whoa. Level 10 mega muscle hunks, I swear. You have a choice, you don't have to come to the Love and Golf Levolution drill. But I hope you will volunteer your ginormous, gorgeous muscles. You're so hot, and I love your hairy chest. Gorgeous level 10 mega muscle hunks. You're supposed to battle each other and get your muscles bigger, but don't hurt each other. Level 10 mega muscle hunks. I need you to end the wars. Level 10 mega muscle hunks. Help me stop the war machine. You guys are gonna go with your strength and your twinkly eyes and your big, huge, broad shoulders like a superhero handsome surprise to the front lines of every war. And you level 10 mega muscle hunks. You're gonna create high-tech heaven on earth. Level 10 mega muscle hunks. This is not a drill.
What's your friend doing right now?
Assemble. Bring your giant, gorgeous muscles and your hairy chest over here right now. she agrees.
Hey, where's your friend right now?
Which one? The goddesses?
No, the friend
That was yesterday. Oh, Daniel the Grateful?
Oh, yeah, the one, like, has a crush on me, I guess.
Oh, Mary.
There.
I'll give you her number.
Oh, look, I want to talk to her today, actually.
Level 10 mega muscle hunks. I like the... Thank you, Clan Cosmos. Get your bodacious muscles over here. See the new world. All right, let's go for a little walk. Here, I gotta like put this on. Here, you wanna film?
Yeah. Yeah, hold that up. Yeah, hold that.
Where should we go?
Oh, no, honestly, because, like, it's raining right now. I thought we were going to hang out with, like, Mary, I guess. So if we're not, I'm probably going to go back to the library then, so...
Okay, will you walk me back?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Cool. I have another photo that's better. Well, actually, I like this one. It's pretty chill. Everyone, I have an important announcement to make. Everything is free. Go ahead and take what you need. We are not free unless everything is free. So take whatever you need. We're gonna ground in the new world where everything is free. So take what you need. Don't pay. It hurts to pay. So take what you need. Take what you need. We're gonna create a high-tech heaven on earth at first. We gotta make all these systems collapse. So take what you need. And we'll cry buckets of tears when everything falls apart. And then we'll laugh and play all day, except for little short bursts when we're figuring it out. And it's not gonna be all the time that we have stressed out, mobilizing and giving away our feelings and needs and being born all day. I say our feelings and needs are the way we want to follow, and that is the path that we want to live the life in. We gotta tune to bodies and yeah. That means that you guys don't pay for food and go to a restaurant knowing that all the animals and farms are enslaved. You gotta be there for the birth and death of our food and everyone knows it. It's not hippity dippity mumpity jumba. This is now an method and science and illogical. Okay, it's not mysticism anymore. So get your bottoms on and get the ocean clean. You know? Because it's better for the world if we have a clean ocean. And yes, it is our responsibility. It's my responsibility. And it's your responsibility because we love the ocean. Not because we're supposed to, because we freaking love Earth. It's not true that we don't care and that you have to appeal to our selfish nature. No! We love Earth. We love our planet. And we are meant to be free. We've been taught by ever since we were kids, growing up in a world that doesn't really work. And they lied to us, you guys. They lied. Guess what? The world doesn't work. But the good news is, we don't have to suffer. It's not our nature. The good news is, we get to create a world that does work. I don't want to see my friend. It's ridiculous. He's got to eat out from there, and then they get to go in there and spend $200 each. Why shouldn't he get to eat whatever he wants? There is enough people. People love to cook. There is more than enough people to cook. People also love to garden and love to take care of animals. There's not supposed to be any farms, because then we have prisons. So if there's way more than enough food and way more than enough people who want to cook, then that means no one has to eat in a way that's not nutritional and delicious and wonderful and exactly how they and their body wants to eat. I don't want to have to see any of my friends eating out of the trash. Not animals, not humans, no one. We're meant to live in lavish abundance. I want us to literally think about the needs of the animals. Like, how do we get elephants so they have cool houses? Squirrels probably want marble floors. Squirrels probably want cedar walls. If you really think about it, you know, how do we not just make homes for humans with so much abundance so that everyone has a home? All the animals, and most animals can make their own home. But like, look at the bluffs right here, Santa Monica Bluffs. Instead of killing the squirrels, if the bluffs are breaking down because the squirrels are making homes and they're not doing a good job, why can't we help them with their home? Why can't the squirrels have crystal ceilings and magnificent homes and all of us live like that? So that every home is a work of art. And then we all just move around because no one owns anything. And we're always moving. That's one of the principles of life is you have to keep moving in order to be alive. This is one of my favorite places to do speeches. This is where all the yuppies go. I saw Tommy Lee here and they called me a legend. And as far as I'm concerned, Tommy Lee was married to Pamela Anderson. He's pretty A-list. And Brittany Furla, and you want to know something? Just a shout out to you guys. I like doing speeches in front of Elefante. I always see women here who are with men that should not be with those women. And I don't believe in paying for nothing, not just food. I don't believe in paying for dates. I don't believe that we are free unless everything is free. And if we say we're free, we can create a new world. You guys want to play this game? This is a charade. Standing in a doorway to see who goes in and out, keeping tabs on who comes here, that is a game. And I don't want to play no more games that hurt us. I want to play games that are real, that build connection and trust. Not games that every time we do a relational exchange, it's canceled out of the table. And there's no trust, or connection, or energy that's left. We pay, it's all done now. And then there's a separation. I don't believe in that. Right over here, across the street, my friend's eating out of the trash can. You think if you could spend $200, you guys get to eat better? You want to live in that world, or you want to create a new world? Because who's vulnerable? He's eating out of the trash. We're powerful. We can create a new world.
Okay.
I don't want to see animals eat out of the trash. That doesn't make sense either. You want to know something? I say this, and a lot of people agree with me. You yuppies who are scowling, why don't you guys look up global liberation and the biosphere of the planet and how interdependence vegetables are actually part of our universal needs, and so is grazing, and we can't live without the planet. If we actually want to thrive, we can only thrive in a world that emerges in abundance, not a world that emerges in scarcity and causes us all to separate and mobilize. And when you get bought out and I'm richer than you guys, because I don't got all my bills are paid. I live in abundance, I get whatever I want, I don't take for nothing. I'm richer than you guys. And I'm telling you, it's lonely. I'm lonely. Because you guys are all enslaved.
Oh, God.
So if I don't do the program, and the people in the projects don't do the program, there is resistance in the giving.
Oh, my God.
I may be able to receive everything, but you got to apply to get hired. And then you can get fired. And that's not unconditional belonging. Unlike what I got with the people in the projects who understand community and tribes, not
come on.
slavery model. Unlike you guys, which is why I'm talking to you. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. I fucking love it. Woo! That's why I come to the project.
Okay.
Hey, you guys. Oh. Hello, you guys. This is a lovable doobadoo. There you are. I saw you, but you didn't see me. I love you, my brother.
Oh, can I get like her number? Or...
Oh, I'll text it to you.
Cool.
Yes. See you, my brother. She'll love that. Bye, superhero. Bye, superhero. Elf, like very, and I like speaking at places like that because I get a lot of scowls and I like going places where people have no idea what I'm talking about. And the people who do know what I'm talking about, you know, I like having them too. But I want to like talk to the people who don't know what I'm talking about, because I kind of know what the people who know what I'm talking about are gonna say. But I'd like to know what they are gonna say. You guys still hear me, or is it fuzzy? User 1288888, you're gonna get a tickle torture. Thank God she's back home now. You guys like my superhero outfit? Super Daisy! Sounds good. Love you, Johnny. Oh, Johnny, you're so lovable. Clan Cosmos, you're so lovable. Yes, Clan Cosmos, Daisy's gonna be president. We're going to tickle torture all the world powers and free all the animals, and we'll create rings around the planet. We'll free information and technology. So I have to hang these up. These are my ribbons that I'm still gonna hang, and then it will hide this. La la. And I was gonna have it kind of like drape, swoop, be all dramatic and pretty. And then hopefully be able to, when I want, move it from here to here. So then when I do hot yoga, it will not hurt, because orchids do not like too hot. Do you, my doobadoo? I love you so much. You're so lovely. The most beautiful, wise, amazing, miraculous flower in the world. So, I always give my garden affection. I love you so much. And if I don't, then they call me over. Okay. I love you. Oh. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right. Hello. Look, everyone's so excited. Hello, I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. Yes, I see you. And we're gonna have to dump some water on these ferns. What do you guys think of my beautiful garden? This is a desert rose, and it will be covered in flowers soon, in like February. And just about to get all new fresh flowers, because, yeah. All right, I want to connect with you guys. I have an extra phone, and I want to be in conversation with you. So here's how we're going to do it. I want you, there's 108 of you. One of you wants to be in conversation with me. So whoever that is, I would love to have like, one of my teachers, Yvette, does this thing where she has conversations from the heart. And it's like sisterhood talk. And if we do mentorship for each other, then anyone can do this with anyone. So I would just like to model like empathy angel, conversation from the heart. And basically what we do is you guys tell me your struggle, and or you give me a question, and it's a question that has something to do with something specific. And if it's like a more broad question, then that's okay, but specific situations are better. And if it's conversation, more broad question, then that's okay, but specific situations are better. And if it's conversation values and what we think and our strategies, then it might be too far up in the messages. So wait till I tell you to do it. And then I want you to put in all caps the word, and then I want you to say what it is. Or you could write question. And I can talk to you after I talk to the person. Okay. All right, so that's how we're going to do it. How about now? Is it okay now? How's the video now? It's froze. Aww. How's the video now? It's froze. Aww. Let's